continues to put together the framework for an oversized vehicle ordinance targeting RVs and other large vehicles on city streets. The proposal could go into effect in late November and would set up designated safe parking spots around the city. KION's Erica Bertine is in Santa Cruz tonight speaking with people about how they feel about the safe parking plan.
Santa Cruz is a desired place to live, but RVs parked along the street can be an unwelcome sight. Now a new ordinance could help balance the needs of those living in houses with those living in oversized vehicles. A new safe parking ordinance was first brought to the table to try and address not only concerns of people living in Santa Cruz, but also the impacts on those who are living in their vehicles.
I feel like with how difficult it is for students to find housing, there could be it would be really helpful for there to be more spots for RVs and stuff like that.
Living in an RV on Santa Cruz streets is against city policy, but with the cost of living, many have no other choice, something even UCSC students face.
Having a place for students or other people that are struggling with finding housing in Santa Cruz, the RV spots could help alleviate the housing crisis.
But not all who live, work, and play in the city are on board with the idea of designated safe parking.
If the safe spaces are in the public parking spaces or on the public streets, then no, I'm not for that. I mean, if they can find a church or, a company, organization that wants to volunteer their parking lot and build those facilities, then sure.
People shared with council members a number of concerns about people living in large vehicles, one being the environmental impacts such as gray water being dumped into the sewers and going into waterways. Another issue was sanitation and trash collecting around parked vehicles. There are also concerns about some criminal activity and noise complaints.
This ordinance was intended to make clear what the acceptable time, place, and manner for people staying in oversized vehicles overnight would be.
Though the safe parking program is in the early stages of planning, it will start with at least 30 spaces, giving people a place to go in the evenings, and will provide some support services. There will also be 3 emergency parking spaces for those who may have an unforeseen crisis.
City staff is working on trying to figure out what's the best way, most cost-effective way, most supportive way to implement this program.
On November 9th, there will be a second reading of the program. With final approval, within 30 days, the ordinance will be implemented. As the city sets this program up, they will be in contact with any residents that may be impacted and listen to their concerns. Reporting from Santa Cruz, Erica Bertine, KION News Channel 546.